Well, can you tell me what she looked like?
What color was her hair?
Oh, she was just a little angel. The prettiest blonde and the bluest eyes you ever saw. We had that poor child in an iron lung for 3 hours. And all during that time, that stepmother of hers never shed a tear.
You want to tell me what's going on now?
Well, I just thought after everything we've been through, and of course with you getting your head examined and all, maybe old Francie was right.
About what?
Had a garage sale. Sold all kinds of junk, you wouldn't believe it. We're going shopping, girl. It's going to be a whole new you and me.
Deborah, why the
Deborah, Kate, do you feel confident Jolene will be convicted?
When was the last time you saw Jolene? Deborah?
Kay, what did your sister tell you? Kay,
All right, folks.
We were right on time. Okay, Kay. We'll be right in there. I'll meet you inside.
Hold on. Just stand back, please. I want to see a meeting.
Deborah, it's okay. You don't even have to look at her. I want to look at her.
Can you tell us what you mean by flashbulb memories, Doctor?
Well, extremely vivid memories of traumatic events. They're actually quite common in young children.
And how can you distinguish them from regular memories?
One clue is the way they're remembered. By that I mean, even after the person reaches adulthood, these memories are still seen through the eyes of a child.
Then Jolene put me and Deborah in the back seat, and she put Carolyn on the floor below us. I remember driving around for a long time. I didn't know where we were going, but I remember getting down on the floor and whispering to Carolyn, telling her that we loved her, and promising her that if she just didn't die, we was going to run away. And we would have, too. We'd have gone to Aunt Letty's. But I never got to keep that promise.
I could never lay a hand on a child. Both Kay and Deborah know that. I love those girls. Tried to teach them right from wrong.
And do you still love them?
Oh, yes, I do. I just hope that they get some help.
And then what happened?
Well, I left her in there sucking on her bottle, and then I went into the next room to finish my chores.
And where were Deborah and Kay at this point?
Oh, they were in there with her, jumping up and down on the bed.
Go on.
Well, after a few minutes, I heard something, like a thump, like something had fell. So I went back in, and there was the baby just lying there on the floor. But I am not saying that Kay or Deborah, that they pushed her or anything like that. I mean, it was just an accident.
The people call Mrs. Henrietta Perkins.
Girls, there's someone here to see you.
Yeah,
and Letty. Oh, dear. Oh.
Miss Harper, you've been called to the stand.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please be seated.
Afternoon, Deborah. Just take a deep breath, okay? And tell us your full name.
Deborah Faye Harper. My name is Deborah Faye Harper.
Would you like a moment to compose yourself?
No, sir.
Deborah, let me ask you something point blank here. Why now? Why, after all these years, did you finally... No, strike that. Deborah, do you want to see Jolene Maggott thrown in jail?
No.
Then why are you doing this after all these years?
Because I just couldn't.
You couldn't what, Deborah? We need to hear this.
Because I just couldn't live with it anymore. And I keep thinking that if I'd been a little stronger, Carolyn might still be alive.
And do you really believe that?
Yes, I do.
Deborah, as you know, this whole case pretty much rests on the accuracy of your and your sister's memory of what happened back in 1955. Now, Mr. Crane and his experts here contend that you couldn't possibly remember all this. Or maybe the two of you just made it up. Did you make it up, Deborah?
No.
Then how do you explain the differences in your story? Like the color of Carolyn's dress at the funeral. A great deal has been made out of that issue.
I don't know. I just always remembered it as being yellow.
Yellow. And Kay says it was lavender.
Yes, sir.
Deborah, I was going to save this for my closing arguments because I wanted you and Kay to hear it both at the same time. But I think you need to hear it now. We just got the results back from the FBI laboratory, and they ran all the latest tests, fiber analysis and all that. And they have determined that the color of your baby sister's dress was yellow with a lavender trim.
Oh.
And here it is, Deborah. You and Kay were both right. And you have been right all along. Now, Deborah, I know this is going to be hard. The time has come. Can you tell this court what happened to your baby sister on December 5th, 1955?
Yes, sir. Yes, I can. It happened when we were in the bathroom. Me and Kay. We were scrubbing the floor. And we could hear Carolyn screaming in the front room. Because Jolene was trying to get her shoes on. Hold still! And she kept slapping her because Carolyn kept curling up her little toes. And then the beating got worse.
Deborah, could Kay have done anything to stop Jolene?
No.
Could you have done anything to stop her?
No.
But if you had just been a stronger 3-year-old.
It wouldn't have made any difference. There was nothing I could do.
That's right. There was nothing you could do.
Mrs. Baggert, Jolene, did the guilty verdict come as a shock?
I'm innocent. That's all I got to say. These 2 girls is picked. Are you planning to appeal?
What do you plan to do now? Is there going to be an appeal?
I don't have anything whatsoever. Did you think you'd be found out of line for years, Jolene?
Love that. I so appreciate everything you've done. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Thank you. Well, I guess everybody's here, so I guess I should start. Me and Deborah wrote this out so I wouldn't forget anything. Carolyn, we love you, honey. And we've always loved you. But we never had a chance to say goodbye. Thanks to all these people here. People you never even knew. We got that chance now. Now we can remember some of the happy times. Being out at Aunt Letty's, eating peaches. Putting your little feet on mine and the 3 of us dancing around and around. I just wish I could hear you laugh again. You were so beautiful. Deborah and I know you shine even brighter where you are. We promise that we'll always respect human life and hold to the dream that someday things will be better for everyone. So, it's time to let you go. Honey, please save Deborah and I a place up there beside you. And a hug and a giggle, too. And we'll see you someday. Never forget that we love you.